Hey guys, welcome back to the Sonic Fan Game Showcase? Well, that's not completely correct, but you know what is correct? We're back with more coverage of Sage 2024. This is not a Sonic fan game. This is actually a Klonoa fan game. Now, many of you may not know what Klonoa is. Okay, so backstory. Klonoa is made by Bandai, the guys who made fucking Digimon. They also made fucking, what's it called? Well, it's not by Bandai. It's Bandai Namco. Technically, they're made by Namco. So, this is even more confusing. So, Bandai, the guys who made Pokemon, and Namco, the guys who made Pac-Man, they came together at some point and made Bandai Namco. So, yeah, that's that story. What's Klonoa? So Klonoa was made by Namco and is pretty much one of the first 2.5D platformers ever created. It first started on the PS1 with Klonoa Door to Phantomile, and well, it wasn't a big game back then, but it's pretty much a cult classic at this point. The Klonoa series does not have that many games in it, even though it has had a recent release, which is pretty much just like a re-release of the first two games. Klonoa Door to Phantomile and Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil? I think so. Either way, the series itself is a very weird series, as its continuity doesn't make a whole ton of sense. But, you know, I've always loved Klonoa. Weird that I've never played a single Klonoa game on the channel at all. Gotta do it at some point. Either way, I've loved Klonoa since I was a kid. So, you know, when I saw on Sage that there was going to be a Klonoa fan game, gotta eat that shit up immediately. So here today on, I guess, the Klonoa fan game showcase, quote unquote, I don't know what to label this. Just a fan game showcase. It's not like labeled by any character. I guess we could just mark it as a fan game showcase. Whatever. We're here taking a look at Klonoa Project Moonlight, which is a Klonoa fan game that aims to try and remake the style of the Klonoa GBA games into Godot. So that's pretty cool. So I have never really seen any Klonoa fan games. I don't think I've ever tried to look up any, but hell, this is the first one I found. And, well, it's going to be an interesting one. It's sort of based off of the Klonoa GBA games, while also kind of incorporating the Klonoa RPG. Yes, there was a Klonoa RPG. That's kind of odd, but either way, enough talking. We got to get into the game. Just a reminder, this is going to be like a 2D platformer, more like a puzzle 2D platformer. But either way, let's go into the options to check and see what we've got. There is controller support, but not on menus. So either way, the settings, we've got screen shake, volume, and testing volume. Yeah. But either way, there is like a story to this. I guess I'll talk it, but I'll just talk it in my regular voice. I won't do any dumb voices. So either way, let us enter the game. I suppose that's how dreams work. They're made up of someone's memories, and replayed back in familiar yet different ways. And memories, those are something we can look back on and learn from, right? Well, what if those memories themselves were made up? What if those memories were created from a dream and not from an actual experience? Are any of my memories real? Can I even have dreams as someone who exists only to travel to others? I can't keep thinking about this. I have a job to do. These dreams call out to me, and I have to travel between them to figure out whatever it is they need help with. I can figure myself out at some other time. For now, I need to help the dreams of others. Yeah, so there is somewhat of a story, so that's kind of cool. But either way, yeah, the continuity of Klonoa is extremely messed around, as, like, he's supposed to be, like, a dream traveler, where he just travels around, like, to a bunch of dreams, but he doesn't really actually have a home. It's an odd series. Very convoluted series, and probably one of the reasons why it's not all that, like, known. But hell, I love the Klonoa series, so, you know, whatever. So either way, let's see. Press the W key or up to enter doors. You get a little mark for Klonoa's face. But either way, I guess he's based off of his Klonoa 2 design. But either way, you can jump with the X button. You can shoot your air ring, or sometimes just your friend, which, you know, is confusing, but don't worry about it. You can shoot your thingamajig on a square. Circle and triangle, and the rest of the buttons don't seem to do anything as of right now, but either way, we gotta go into the first level. Perfect. This stream starts in a city. I'm sure there's someone here who needs my help, and... where is everyone? Hello? Anyone? That's weird. Vision 1-1. Forgotten Celebration. Yeah, levels are called Visions in the Klonoa series, so it's actually just World 1, Level 1, but either way. Let's see. Press space to jump, otherwise known as X on a controller. Hold space while in air to hover. Yes, if you hold down, you can use your ears to let you flutter jump, so you're pretty much Yoshi, in a way. You're Yoshi and Tails. Press enter to attack. Klonoa can hold enemies and press enter again to throw. This is the big mechanic of the Klonoa series. You can pick people up using your wind ring, and you can chuck them at each other, but they're infinitely respawning, so it's not like they're ever going to go away. So the point of them is that they're used in puzzles and shit like that. While holding an enemy, press jump while in air to do a double jump. So yeah, hold on and then jump again to do that. But yeah, it's like, enemies don't ever go away, really. They're more or less there forever because they're meant to be used to solve puzzles. So, you know, if I ever do get around to playing the Klonoa series on the backlog, you're definitely going to figure out what it's all about. But enough about that. Enough about explaining Klonoa. I'm just going to be here and praise the game because while the graphics are a bit odd, I will definitely say that, they're definitely, like, they've got like an aura to them I like, because it's like, they're not like fully shaded sprites, but they're less shaded, and I think I kind of dig it because it's like, it's simplistic, and I kind of like that. But either way, and it's like, it's a widescreen GBA Klonoa game. Those games did not have much screen space. Move blocks can be picked up and thrown, but they don't get destroyed on impact. Use them as platforms, or just use them as like bludgeoning weapons. You can do that. When grabbed, Tentons will send Klonoa upwards for a short time before disappearing. So yeah, this is like a weird flying thing. What does this guy do? Urbils send Klonoa way higher than a double jump would normally. Okay, so he's just like a high jump. But yeah, all these guys you just gotta grab onto and he'll chuck you around. Taking too much damage will send you back to the most recent checkpoint. Try to pick up hearts when your health is low. I think those little clocks are the checkpoints. So you just gotta hit those. These guys are unkillable, so you can't even hurt them. Let me see. Some enemies can only be defeated from above. Use a double jump to send an attack downward. That did not work. That did not work. How to get yourself hurt. A video tutorial by me. No. You could always just, like, avoid them as well. You don't actually need to fight them sometimes. Let's see. Every level contains a set of dreamstones. Something good might happen if you collect them all. Let's see. When Klonoa touches a mirror spirit, all dreamstones are doubled for 10 seconds. Some levels will require this for 100%. And that's the big thing about Klonoa games, is that, like, it's pretty much just based around getting a level 100% complete is getting all the diamonds and stuff like that. Either way, I think we're at the end of the level. Vision clear. Oh, we only got 10 of them. Or we had 10 of them left. Damn. The whole city is empty. The only signs of life are the moos and other dream world creatures. Where is everyone? It looks like some sort of festival is happening. Where are all the people? Something must have happened here that drove everyone away. That must be why I was brought here. Huh? Hey, that's... Oh no. It's somebody that Klonoa recognizes. Yeah, there are a couple of characters that kind of follow him throughout, like, the dream worlds and stuff. Here's a dude. He's got goggles, so he's got to be a Digimon player. We gotta go find the Digimon main character. So far, so good. Would be nice if there was anyone in that last town to ask for directions. But progress is progress. Could be worse. All I need to do is find a populated town and figure out what to do next. With any luck, maybe someone saw the person I'm looking for. So yeah, this is... So, Gunts. Not cunts. Gunts. Which is just great to say. He's a character that doesn't appear in many of the mainline Klonoa games, like in 1 and 2. He's not in those, to my knowledge. But he is in the GBA games and in the Klonoa RPG. So, yeah, he doesn't pick shit up. Gunts can shoot enemies by pressing enter. He's got a literal fucking gun. And sometimes that doesn't always work. Gunts is able to double jump without needing to pick up enemies. He just shoots his gun around and he just goes. Wahoo! Let's see. Press the shift key to make Gunts dash. Jumping while dashing extends your increased movement speed for as long as you're airborne. Okay, so R1 is the dash. So I was not aware of that. That's interesting. But yeah, now all the enemies are just a roadblock for Gunts to get through. Because he's just like, these guys are not like, like, he can't pick them up, so it's not like they'd be helpful to him. So, therefore, you just need to go. Sometimes you will need to launch a projectile at the nearby targets of progress. They may be hidden, so keep an eye out. And that's what I did. I shot a target in the face. Either way, we must continue. But yeah, the point of Gunts gameplay is just to, like, get through. Like, you're not here to figure out a puzzle all that much. But then again, I guess there would probably be a couple of puzzles that Gunts can solve. I just don't know what they would be. God damn. Get fucking bodied from all those guys. Either way. There we go. If you use the dash together in junction with it, it actually works. Alright. Get all the gems while we've got this guy still stuck to my ass. Could you please die? Could you please die? These guys look like Monodramons if they had, like, electric powers. You wouldn't get that unless you're a Digimon fan. You know, I've never actually seen a Digimon fan game at Sage. That'd be kind of cool to see. Though I don't know if that would ever happen. Are Digimon fans also Sonic fans? I mean, I'm a Digimon fan. I'm a Sonic fan. There's got to be some kind of crossover. I don't know. Oh, God. Why did I do that? No, I want that crystal. I need the crystals, Crash. Or it's a stone. It's whatever. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. I chiseled it. Fuck you, Mario. There's another town just outside these woods. Maybe there's people there this time. Wait. Is that... No, it couldn't be. There's no way I've been traveling for this long without finding the person I'm actually looking for, but I run into that annoying kid again. Hey! Of all the... You were running really fast, but I finally caught up to you. It's nice to see a familiar face when the rest of the dream is so empty. By any chance, did you see anyone in that last town? Surprisingly, no. It's so weird. It's like they planned on some huge festival and forgot about it. Whatever. Let's just head to the next town and figure out where to go from there. Does that mean I can tag along? I don't think I have any choice in the matter. Just don't get in my way. Wahoo! Wahoo! Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's go back to the world map because I did not mean to go back inside of here. Okay, move on. Now that Klonoa and Gunts are traveling as a team, press P to swap between them. Which is none of the above. I'm trying to click all my buttons, none of them actually show up. I guess you just actually have to hit the button on the keyboard. Then again, I'm just glad it works on controller. From now on, when you enter a level, you'll usually be playing as whoever you entered the door with. Usually, unless you're forced on it. I like Gunts. I like to dash. This forest sure goes on for a while. And keep moving. Then we keep moving. By the way, can you help me look for any signs of trouble? If I've been brought here to help with something, then we would have to be ready for anything. Don't expect me to help you with whatever you're dealing with. Whatever it is, it's not as urgent as the Dream Champ tournament was. You can deal with things yourself this time. I don't need to help anyone with anything. I'm just letting you tag along because we're both headed to the same place anyway. But what about when... I don't want to hear it. Let's just find a way out of here. Does he not remember the other time we worked together? Is he having fucking short-term memory disorder? Short-term memory disorder? What? Short-term memory problems? Well, I like that both levels are meant to be played as either character. I like that. I don't know if that's like a thing you can do in other Klonoa games, since, you know, I may love the Klonoa series, but I'm going to be truthful with you. I've never beaten a single one of them. I just love the series aesthetic, really. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I've played almost all of the games. There's not that many games to be played, but it's like, you know, I genuinely have not beaten a single one, which is kind of sad, but it's like, you know, like I always talked about when I started the backlog, like I didn't really beat games when I was young. I kind of just played them and then just went on from there. So it's like I didn't really have any motivation to beat anything, and in the meantime, while I've started the backlog, I just haven't had like much like want to play the Klonoa series. But you know, maybe this fan game's gonna inspire me to want to play the Klonoa series sometime soon. I had to like hurt myself to try and get by there. But yeah, I definitely think it would be fun to start playing the Klonoa series at some point. I definitely want to try and beat them because, you know, the point is I want to play every video game that exists. So, you know, Klonoa would be a part of that. Because, you know, it exists and all that. I don't know why I'm talking more about the backlog than I am about Sage right now. Sometimes the backlog is all that matters. Which, if you guys don't know what the backlog is, and you're only here for, like, you know, Sonic fan games and such, it's, like, my main, like, Let's Play series, quote-unquote. My repeated Let's Playing of video games, to be more accurate. But, you know, we should talk more about Klonoa. But yeah, like I said, I've never beaten any of the Klonoa series. I know I at least know the first game's entire story, but, like, that's because when I was a kid, I would just watch, like, cutscene videos instead of actually beating games. Hey, I see the way out. Looks like there's another town just outside the forest. Just as I thought. You can stop following me now. We really should stick together. Who knows what we might have to deal with if I was called here. You do seem to be a beacon for trouble, but I don't want any part of that. Besides, I have my own problems to deal with and people to find. Please, Gunts. It's so rare to see a familiar face in these dreams. It's a lot easier to figure out what this place is, what this place needs my help with. That's a lot of words. You could shorten that down by saying it's a lot easier to figure out who I need to help if I have an extra set of eyes. I just assumed it was impossible to run into anyone you knew if you keep hopping between dreams. These aren't your own memories, after all. But it's happened before. How do you not remember? Whatever. We can talk about this later. How about this? Let's work together until you find what you're supposed to do here, or I find the information I'm looking for. Then we can go our separate ways. Does that work for you? I guess. I guess. Let's see. I wonder how many levels there are in this game. I mean, the page said there's like a full world's worth of levels. Let's switch over to them. I haven't even talked about the developer. I should probably at least mention their name. That is the 8-Bit Leaf. You did good shit. Graphics are a bit, you know, but I wasn't going to expect amazing graphics. The gameplay is like exactly the same as the GBA Klonoa game. So I think you hit the nail on the head when developing this. So you did some good shit. We finally made it. It looks like there's actually people here. Maybe one of them has the information we're looking for. There's a diner over there. That should be a good place to start. I haven't eaten anything since I got here. I'll probably get something to eat too. Huh. Not a lot of customers today. It looks like. Oh no, it's Chef from the hit show Total Drama Island. I don't know. Welcome. What can I get for you today? Oh, this place isn't empty after all. Oh, a plate of waffles, please. Are you Eddie Murphy? Are you Edison Murphy? What do you mean? The plate of waffles. It says there's waffles on the menu, see? I'm sorry, but I don't remember that being there. Come to think of it, I can't even remember writing a menu to begin with. Or much of anything, for that matter. Hold on, hold that thought. Klonoa, do you hear something? Donald Duck is approaching, and that freaks me the fuck out. Freddy Freaker! I would be Freddy freaked out if he showed up, too. Also, there's a bunch of, like, Namco references in the background. Like, there's Pac-Man, there's the monster from Dig Dug, the thing from, I believe, Galaga, and I don't know on the right. There's just a bunch of Namco references over there. Looks like it's coming from outside. Was this the trouble you were telling me to look out for? That's Rongo Lango. But how? You've seen this thing before? It was the first monster I ever fought, but I thought I destroyed it. What's it doing here? So what's the plan, then? It's completely invincible from the front. We gotta sneak up behind it and do it any damage. If it's the same Rongo Longo I remember, it'll jump and leave a big enough opening to land a hit. Then it's time to fight. Alright, boss fight. Okay. Huh. That was not what I wanted to do, but that works. Okay, are you stuck in the corner? Damn, I did it. I like how his animation is just like a couple of frames. Come on, you want to jump? There you go. The sound effects are a little bit under the weather, I would say. I feel like in the original games, they're very chonky. Very chonky hits I can do. Don't worry, little buddy. Little buddy. I mean, he's a pretty big buddy, I would say. Boink. Yay. I mean, it was a little bit basic, though. Then again, I wasn't expecting much. Yeah, take that. Something doesn't add up. Doesn't look like anyone noticed what just happened. They were all cowering in fear a second ago. Now it looks like they're going about their days like nothing happened. I'm gonna ask around. I think it would be best if you stop following me now. What happened to staying close until we both found what we were looking for? There's something wrong with this town. Chances are it's something you're gonna have to deal with. I need to keep moving. You do the math. Alright. See you around, I guess. With any luck, hopefully not. Are you sure you don't remember what you sell here? I told you before, kid. I don't remember what I had for breakfast. Breakfast! What about what just happened outside? Did something happen outside? Oh, we have a problem. You're back. What's wrong now? As it turns out, the entire town seems to have some kind of collective amnesia. I tried asking around and nobody even remembers the monster we fought a few minutes ago. Man, that was quick. You just was like, I'm out. I'm back. It's just like the chef not remembering the menu. That's it. That must be the reason I was called here. Collective amnesia. We gotta fix all of their fucking prefrontal cortexes. I don't know. Seems like it is. Unfortunately, that also means I can't get any information I need since anyone who could have had a lead won't remember. And since this is a problem you were called here to solve. You need my help? Yeah. Yahoo! He's actually just Toad, so it works out in the end. Let's get moving! This is also a Sonic reference at the same time. For real this time. World map. Somewhere. Somewhere only we know. Well, that's the end of the demo. I don't really have much else to say besides, well, thanks for playing Klonoa Project Moonlight. When I first started this project, I wasn't really sure where to take it. It started as a general template, then a YouTube video detailing the process, then the demo you just played through right now. I'm still not completely sure where to take this project next. I have a general idea of where I want the story to go, but it would require vastly increasing the scope of the entire project, and I don't know how much spare time I'll have. But that's not even going to take into account my other personal projects that will probably need more attention in the future if I can successfully make it happen. But for now, I'm more than happy with the progress I've made so far. Once again, thank you for playing. It means a lot, seriously. Aw. The drawings are a bit amateur, but they're cute, and I'm okay with that. Thanks for playing. Well, either way, I think that's all this demo had to offer. This demo was a lot of fun. I mean, I just like Klonoa gameplay in general, so more Klonoa is good for me, whatever. Either way, this has been Klonoa Project Moonlight by the 8-Bit Leaf. This has been fun. So either way, I'll see you guys next time on the Fan Game Showcase and my coverage of Sage 2024.
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix, the Epsilon Sage, Spirit Rosewolf. Without you all, this channel would not stay afloat, so thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.